I'm sure you've heard the news. You and 9 other humans are abducted by aliens. Not ideal, right? You're taken aboard a massive spaceship filled with strange lights and eerie sounds. The air is thick with tension and fear. These aliens are hungry, and you're on the menu. But there's a catch. They don't just want to eat you. They want to play a game first. They offer a chance for freedom, a logic puzzle with life or death stakes. Solve it and you all go free. Fail, and well, you know the rest. You're lined up, tallest to shortest. The aliens are watching closely, their eyes gleaming with anticipation. Each of you gets a hat, randomly black or white. The hats are placed on your heads by the aliens, who seem to enjoy the confusion. You can't see your own hat, only the ones in front of you. The room is silent except for the sound of your own heartbeat. Starting from the back, each person has to guess their hat color out loud. The pressure is immense and every second feels like an eternity. Black or white, those are your only options. The wrong guess could mean the end for everyone. Here's the kicker. At least 9 of you need to guess right to be set free. The stakes couldn't be higher. One wrong guess, and it's back to the space buffet for you. The fear is palpable, and the aliens seem to be enjoying every moment. You have 5 minutes to strategize. The tension is palpable. What's the plan? Will you crack under pressure, or will you find a way to outsmart the aliens and secure your freedom? Here's where things get clever. We're diving into a concept that might seem complex at first, but trust me, it's quite intuitive once you get the hang of it. The key is understanding parity. Parity is a fundamental concept in mathematics and computer science, and it simply refers to whether a number is even or odd. Don't worry, it's simpler than it sounds. Once you grasp this, the rest of the puzzle falls into place quite naturally. Parity just means whether a number is even or odd. In our scenario, we're focusing on the number of white hats. In our case, it's about the number of white hats. This is where the strategy begins to unfold. The tallest person is the key. They have a unique vantage point that allows them to see everyone else's hats. They can see everyone else's hats. This visibility is crucial for the next step in the strategy. They quickly count the white hats in front of them. This count determines their next action. If the count is even, they shout black. This signals to the group that the number of white hats they see is even. If it's odd, they shout white. This indicates that the number of white hats is odd. Now this first guess might be wrong. It's a calculated risk, but it sets the stage for the rest of the group. They have a 50-50 chance. This initial shout is a gamble, but it's a necessary part of the strategy. But here's the genius part. That first shout isn't just a guess. It's a coded message to the rest of the group. It's a coded message to the rest of the group, telling them about the parity of white hats. This clever use of parity allows the group to decode the message and make informed decisions. Everyone else listens carefully to the first person's shout. The room is filled with tension as each person knows that their survival depends on their ability to listen and think quickly. They also look at the hats in front of them, trying to count and make sense of the situation. Each hat represents a crucial piece of the puzzle they need to solve. Let's say the first person saw an odd number of white hats and shouted, "White!" This shout sets the stage for everyone else to make their deductions. The second person sees an even number of white hats in front of them. They quickly realize that the first person's shout was a critical clue. They know the total number of white hats needs to be odd. This means they have to think about the information they have and make a logical deduction. This means their own hat must be white. They confidently shout, "White!" Their confidence boosts the morale of the group. On the other hand, if the second person also sees an odd number of white hats, they have to reconsider their position. They know their hat must be black to make the total even. This realization is crucial for the next person in line. This pattern continues down the line. Each person listens to the previous calls and observes the hats in front of them. Each person uses the previous call and what they see to deduce their own hat color. The process is a blend of logic, observation, and quick thinking, ensuring that everyone has a chance to save themselves and their friends. This strategy is brilliant because it guarantees at least 9 people will guess correctly. The first person is the sacrificial lamb, so to speak. They have a 50-50 chance, but their guess is crucial information. It sets up everyone else for success. By using parity and deduction, the humans turn a seemingly impossible situation into a guaranteed win. They outsmart the aliens, proving that sometimes a little teamwork and a lot of logic can get you out of even the stickiest situations. Remember kids, stay curious and don't get eaten by aliens.